good citizens all, I thank you for coming and heeding the call. Let's rally the people and bring them all near. Sing out our songs for the whole world to hear. This is the cradle of all that we are. This is the heart of the storm. This is the ground where the future was born. This here is Anvil and this is our home. Each song that we sing and each story we tell, each hero we name and each life that we sell, each breath and each beat of your heart is a beat of the drum. Give me drink in my cup and friends who will share it, song on my lips and ears that'll hear it, fire in my eyes to light all the good people I see. I tell you, my friends, there's nowhere that I'd rather be. Before 10 in the morning, we're barely alive. We're like ghosts, we're like spirits, and then coffee arrives. Then heroes awaken and stand by your side. Now gather your courage and sing out your pride. For the storm will not break us, although it may try. The sun may beat down and may bake the world dry, but we stand by our neighbours and raise them up tall. Gather your voices and scream out the call. For you are my empire and you are my hall. For you I would fight and for you I would fall. For you are the beat of my heart and the heart of my song. Give me drink in my cup and friends who will share it, song on my lips and ears that'll hear it, fire in my eyes to light all the good people I see. I tell you, my friends, there's nowhere that I'd rather be. So fill up your tankards and fill up your lungs. Leave no words unspoken and no song unsung. Make noise for your heroes, your kith and your kin. Sing out their names and the pride that they bring. Together we stand and divided we fall. And the future we write will be shaped by us all. Oh, we are the singers and we are the song of a story that's greater than more. Sing along. Give me drink in my cup and friends who will share it, song on my lips and ears that'll hear it, fire in my eyes to light all the good people I see. I tell you, my friends, there's nowhere that I'd rather be. Give me drink in my cup and friends who will share it, song on my lips and ears that'll hear it, fire in my eyes.
Clicked on the wrong thing. Oh well. Hello everybody, how are we all doing? Is everybody good? Is everybody chilled? Oi, oi. I don't know what you think this is. Don't know what you sort of game you think we're playing here. I'm currently 0-2. Played 2, lost 2. I'm doing well. So we'll leave it for a few minutes. Wait for other people to come and join if they're coming to join us. And then we. Oh, actually, what I should probably do is get rid of that notification. Is it continue game? Ah. Oh, right. Okay. Ah, okay, yeah. So we carry on the dynasty. So I can carry on the last. So I lost both of those because I'm not very good at this game. So if I go new dynasty. You ever go to the loo, spend a bit of time, come back, sit down, immediately stink out the room, and you're like, come on, I was just in there. Yeah. Funnily enough, I just before I started the stream, I just went to the loo, and Lily had left something incredibly horrible and toxic in there. It was disgusting. I mean, it even put me to shame. It wasn't great. Twitch is doing this thing again, isn't it? Yeah, don't know what's going on. Right, let's pick a name. What I meant to say was Hyle. Yeah. Um. Ah, let's go for. I think that's. I think that's a good one to go with, and then people can come and join and do their thing. Perfect. It's what I'm drinking as well. And the Knights of 350. Yes. Yes, that's the one. Right, we'll play on Twitch. Right, I don't want them. I always lose to them. What haven't I had yet? I think I've had them all now. So, first person to say one of them, we'll pick that one. Do 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 do. East. Okay, next. Managed to make it to stream time. Andy, good to see you, buddy. Pick a nation, my friend. Someone pick a nation. Got another 2 to pick here. Someone who isn't Pete. Is there a forest one? Not really. No. Well, I suppose it would be Barons of the March, but I don't want them. Coast. Right, one more. You got north or south? North or the south? South. Perfect. Okie dokie. Right. So you do your exclamation mark, join, and then it's all free to play, and it will put you into one of the nations randomly. Oh yes, you can do he, him, he, she, or they. It's going to be a quiet one tonight. There you go. Andy, Pete, Beth, and Crab Lord. So leave it for a few minutes. Noble counts, noble grandees, noble patricians. Hello, Beatty. How are you doing? Come join. Am I too big? I think my chroma key's a bit off as well, isn't it? Nice. I've ended up in the Nation of the Night. Yes, yes, you have. See, I know I'd rather be to my cat, and he's looking at me like I just farted. Well, I've heard you sing, and there are things that are comparable there. It's still not happy, is it? It's still very rude. Yes, but at least I could spell rude. I have no idea what this is, but this is you'll enjoy it, Andy. I promise you. It's a lot of voting. And basically, it's your nation against everyone else. So, right, that's the best I'm going to get, I think, at the moment. Percy just looks at me like I'm betraying him because I'm eating my own food rather than giving it to him. Well, Percy doesn't like anyone. I don't like Percy. Percy doesn't like me. Makes me sad. Enemies for life. Nah. Percy is adorable. With tiny little legs. Unnaturally small legs, corgis. Percy is very shy boy. Very, very shy boy. Right. Oh, let's just go in. Cause always gets fed early when we are 5. It's just such a big softie, and he doesn't want the cat to feel left out. Okay. Right. The path to victory. Path to victoire. Your Majesty, the first few years of your reign are the most difficult. You're new, unproven. The nobles of the council will scheme against you, hoping to kick you off the throne and put their own puppet claimant in your place. How can I stop them? To defeat with you lot in chat, I will just lose. Well, there's not many of you, so I might not lose this time round. To defeat their schemes, you must secure an heir and prove that you are worthy of the crown by completing an ambition. When you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? Let's go for stability this time. Improve the kingdom's stability as much as possible. If you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Excellent stuff. Bom, bom, bom. Cancel introduction. Right. Let's see who we're getting out of this. Now that you're the king, the first duty is to meet with the Council of Nobles. Your nobles hail from all across the kingdom. The desolate east, the wealthy coast, and of course the scorching south. Count Doc Cyanide. In order to finally make your acquaintance, Your Grace, may you escape the doom that befell your predecessor. Lord Patrician Albebo. You're August. Not August, it's May. I hope to see our kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign. Yeah. May the 9th god bless your reign, Your Majesty. Grandi Messi Essie. I trust you will conduct yourself with honour and faith. No. Oh dear. Uh-oh. Coronation. Right. Now, I know they've put some updates out for this, so I'm anticipating things like being... well, I don't think I can get rid of one now. Why the hurry? Very well. Let's get this over with. Shall we call the nobles in? Yes. So, what you do now is when I click on start vote, you do exclamation by one of the letters, and then, yeah, we go from there. So I can remove one option off the table, or I mark my preferred. Oh, right, so I actually get to vote for one now. I know what's going to happen. I know what's going to happen. I don't care what happens here. But yeah, go vote, people. You got 20 something seconds. Why isn't it? Oh, well, there's one. Ah, yeah, you have to go exclamation vote thing. There you go. There we go. There you go. Ooh. See, I quite liked being thrown into the river. That always made me chuckle. I just like money. Okay. Voting tied at 2. See, I need my stability to go up. So I vote to be thrown in the river. There you go. Hooray! Got a bit wet. The chance of successful places the crown upon your head. Is it your imagination or some of the noble stifling giggles? Yeah. Don't care. Stability got raised. Oh, yeah, but you'd have thrown Charles in the river, and he would have thrown Charles in the Thames, and he would have come out with dysentery or something. The scheme of the counts. Zavok of the GM Nightbed is. I said dysentery. I was going to say dysentery. The GM Nightbear dynasty, notorious former hermit, leans delicately on a podium, speaking a melodious voice. My fellow counts, in ancient times the East was its own proud kingdom. We can bring back those days of glory, but not while the false King Glen wears the crown. So, counts of the East, you now pick you vote for whichever one you want to knock me off the throne. Ugh, licking stamps with Charles on it. So I get the already sticky ones. Got to do a space after the vote. There you go. Ah, that's very naughty of you. Lower own defiance. Voting has closed. Oh, I think it's just picked that one. To summon a demon to possess the king, putting him totally under their control. They must lull the king into a full sense of security. The counts must lower their defiance to 4 or less. Your defiance is 1. Sake. Right, so I need to raise their defiance. Justin, the Albero family, infamous coastal elder, scribbles with a well-used scroll on the hardwood desk, explaining in measured prose. Fellow patricians of the I can't speak. My claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of King Glenn. Something must be done. Here you go, patricians. Get your... Everyone says demon like it's a bad thing. Well, yes. Noble list. So, Almamo, Phil, and Crablord. This was your one, Hunt. Lowest defiance. Right, okay. So I have to raise 2 defiances now, so that's fine. Bastards. Plan to swap the real king for a perfect doppelganger. First, they must gain the trust of the spy master. Lowest defiance in 2 seasons. Ah, you must have the lowest defiance. Oh, I clicked and I didn't realise. Whose child was this? I didn't even see. And you also meant to vote for B. Well, you're a plum then. Okay, so people of the South, the grandees. So Esme and Beth, this is on you. Highest faith, raise own farming, lowest stability. Oof. Enough nobles have voted to continue. Well, I think that's the only nobles we got. Voting has closed. Dun, 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 dun. So, farming. Has been chosen by the North God to be the next queen. She promised me miracle. Food for all. So Andy's in the wrong nation now. They must raise their farming to 5 or more in 4 seasons. So it's at 6. So I need to lower food, raise defiance of the other 2. I need to have a babby. After voting, nobles can change, so I can add another one. Ooh, reverse voting. Reverse voting could be interesting. It'll just confuse you all. And me. 600 treasury if the nobles vote for the selected option. If the nobles vote otherwise, minus 200 treasury. I could do that one. After voting, nobles can change their minds and vote for a different option. Yeah, let's go for reverse voting. A new baby. Little new baby. Hey, work. How you doing? Come join us. Come play. Come play. One of us. One of us. Count GM Nightmare. Greetings, Your Grace. Some fine news from my lowborn in the east. A baby has been born on your birthday, bearing a birthmark in the shape of the number 9. Fantastic omen. Perhaps we should mark the occasion. Yes, let's eat the child. Right, so this is for the purplies. Right, okay, there you go. So this is for Pete and Andy. This one, you bastards! Fucking knew it. Oh no, everyone can vote. Oh, sorry, my apologies. I'll leave this running, but everyone should vote D, because you know you should. Okie dokie. Right, I see how this is going. I see how this has gone. I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed in you all. Give the parents a bounty of jewels and fine wine. The common folk will appreciate your generosity. So your stability's gone up. They asked the permission to name the baby after you. What do you think, Your Highness? Nah. Ah ha 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 ha. No. No. Fuck's sake, the poggest choice. No. 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 No, no pogs here. Alright, so I've raised your defiance to 2. So I need to get it up to 4. Honor guard. I suppose so. You need an honor guard to keep you safe from such dangers, Your Majesty. Unfortunately, this is a political decision. Oh my god! What are my options? The Knights of the Order of the Drowned Rose. The patricians were champion gladiators from the arena. And the fiercest battle nuns of the... And the grandees were the fiercest battle nuns from the Sisterhood of Steel. These guys' loyalties will be divided between you and the region. Of course, you could just hire foreign mercs to be loyal to coin above all. I have made my decision. I've forgotten my decision. Bollocks. Which one were the grandees? Oh no. No, no. Oh no. The nuns. Thank you. You bastard. No, that was right. Sorry, you're not a bastard at all. I shouldn't have picked them either. Yes, I should. Yeah, I should have picked them. Have the lowest defiance in 2 seasons. Yes. So no, sorry. Yeah. Am I? Yeah. I confused myself there. Yeah. So definitely. Yeah. Needed the nuns. So they got the lowest defiance. So they've got to have the lowest defiance. They've got to be less than 4. And I need to lower the farming. Right, okay. I'm confusing myself now. Just finished work, time to drive home, 1 more day, and I'll be starting to pack 3 too. Oh, I'm being honest, even to my detriment. Yeah, I just confused myself. This is weird. You're starting to pack already. Well, I suppose, yeah, we have it away as well. Yeah, we're meant to be doing, hello, Maury, how are you doing? I was meant to have Social on tonight to chat about his first E1, but he'd forgotten it was his niece's birthday. So he had to go out, and he was hoping to be sat with all the dads drinking this evening. But he's the only dad there. So he's not. The battle nuns do look very, very cool. Scored a drop. Oh, okay. I've picked up Excellent stuff. Bolum, how you doing? Not with Kit, which is still waiting to go through the sewing machine. Art design for this game is phenomenal. It is so good. Call for an apprentice. Right, finish packing stuff and I can watch properly on PC and figure out what the fuck is going on. Jazz, I am with you on that one. I haven't got a clue. Unfortunate tidings, Your Esteemed Highness. A meddling wizard has set up shop in Zirkonos. I believe is his Athmorel, the Stormbringer. Okay. It's about a couple new apprentices, which is a rare event. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for many. Droves of unwashed, glory-seeking workers from all over the coast are lining up for their chance. They only asked people from Southampton to go. Oh, that's interesting. Not just peasants. I, Dog Cyanide, have also decided to apply. The competition will be fierce, but those peasants are no match. I will be the most powerful noble this council has ever seen. Oh, and Crab Lord, you can put your clothes on if it wasn't for your servant's help. We can't let this go ahead. Not only is it heresy, it presents a clear and dangerous conflict of interest. Wizards only answer to themselves. Their power is unmatched, such the entire kingdoms cannot stand against them. Excellent. Right, let's see where everyone's gone. So, Wook, you are one of the counts. Bolum, you are one of the grandees. Even apprentice on the council will be disastrous. Count Dog Cyanide could use magic to interfere with votes. Or you. Dog Cyanide wants to interfere with me. Oh, I'm blushing. Then we should assemble the council. Ooh. Oh. Ooh, that's an interesting one. See, I think the best one for me is C. Once a count, always a count. Well, yeah, there is that too. Um, so I think C is going to be the best one. Because if you allow him to do it, then it will lower his... So I'm going to get rid of this one and force people, hopefully, to vote C. Let's vote C. Let me have a little power. Pete. Oh, well, yeah, of course. This is a vote for everybody as well, so yeah, let's vote C. So if it stays a draw, I pick the winner. Yes. No. I'm going to go for it. Voting tied. I'll pick the winner. My humblest thanks, your May Majesty, for not bowing to this power-hungry fool. Why, yada. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must deal with this troublesome wizard. No, wait a minute. Oh, yeah. Fuck, no. Oh, wow, there was no real... Okay. I think I screwed myself there. As is normal when I play this game. Yeah, I'm confused by the outcomes of this one, but instead you put yourself into the pocket of the fish people. Well, So a noble can't even enter into a years-long blood pact to become an all-powerful demigod without council approval. What happened to so-called freedom? Oh, no, that did work in my favour. So there we go. So they need to lower their defiance. They've not got the lowest defiance. That's worked well. So yeah, that did work as planned. No, that worked perfectly for me. I now need to sort out the Grandees farming. If I can lower that, then that will be good. I watched someone play this the other day, and they were literally sat there with pad and pen, and they were making notes on everything that they needed to do. So nobles can use your personal wealth to bid on buildings. Only the 2 highest funded will be built using the exclamation fund X, Y. So where X is the character code, so you go I fund and then B, and then Y is the amount of moolah you are putting in. Okay. Protects the carrot. Interesting. Grand Bazaar. So I think at the moment the grandees are the ones who are gonna IVP. And F500. Jeez. So at the moment it's the aqueduct's going up and the observatory faith is going down. Ugh. So a prison and an aqueduct. Did Bolan, do you spend all your money on... No, you didn't go through in time. Oh, you got lucky. I tried. A city in flames. Hopefully it sets the fields on fire. There's been a terrible fire in the city of Aranjar. Where once there were buildings, there is now a field of smouldering ash. Dozens of peasants have died. What caused this fire? Filled with religious conviction, the townsfolk seized the travelling wizard and attempted to burn him at the stake for practicing dark magic. He walked out of the city unharmed. The same cannot be said for those who tried to burn him. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that your city's gone up in flames. Unlock some funds from the treasury so we could rebuild. Ooh. Ooh, bollocks. Rebuild the city exactly as it was for most of my money. Find and punish the wizard responsible. Hmm. There we go. I'm going to have to vote on that one. You'll need your riches next time. So yeah, I'm willing to give up my moolah, my doshery dues to make sure that their defiance stays as low as possible. Offer no help. Excellent. That was good. I just realised it's Bolan. The Guild of Fine Hats respects this choice. You order the immediate reconstruction of Aranja. The cheap wooden houses take no time to build and are soon populated by candle-wielding, dry blanket-bearing common folk. What could go wrong? Ugh, I need to get my the treasury up a bit. Lowest defiance by next season. Not going to happen. Oh, in 3 seasons. Okay, that's not so bad. Right. Find a spouse. In the twisty passages of your castle, you can avoid your advisors, the nobles, even the spymaster. But there's one person you can't avoid. Your mother. Motherfucker. Why haven't you found a spouse yet? It's been almost a year. I've been busy. Better find time. I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What's your preference? Men, women, or do you not mind? I don't care. I'll send out messages to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. No, I don't think that's an option in this game, to be honest. DLC. Yeah. Motherfucker. Elwook, Your Grace, Your Highness, Count GM Nightbear has been having prophetic dreams. Pathetic dreams. It is true I can part the veil betwixt now and some ways off. Garnin, give me prophecy. I look to the future and it speaks through me. No more, no less. This is exactly how Pete speaks as well. This is a perfect impression of him, for those who know him. I look to the future, and I've already read this line. For one thing, Grandy the Bolum should beware of onion soup. And the colour green will bring bad fortune to Lady Patrician Phil H001. The Grand Pickle will rise, so say my dreams. I saw a passing of the wind over the southern wall, and a sparrow, made from cheese, descended from a honey bumble in the west. Ah. But that's my favourite colour. Your Highness, have them foretell the future for the council. We could gain great insight into great mysteries. Ooh. I'm going to leave that up to you lot. You lot can decide what's going to happen to Pete here. Oh dear. Oh dear. Pete, you're going to the dungeon, mate. You're definitely going to the dungeon. Ah, the beard of prophecy be damned. Ooh. Oh, I lost the stability. Oh. Pete yells out as the watch haul them away. The king's iron grip will rust and crumble away. Beware! Beware! Their words echo as the doors slam. They will start muttering to you and glancing at you. Could they be right? So GM Nightbear has been in prison. GM Nightbear II has joined the council. Authority is now ineffective. Oh dear. Season. Hidden in a labyrinth between an eastern castle, a pair of cunts meet to speak of their schemes against the king. You'll rue the day. The last time I petitioned King Glenn, he gave me this dreadfully suspicious look. All the other counts are talking about it. The crown really has it in for us right now. Blood and stars, we must claw our way back into his good graces. The count's aim is to lower their defiance to 4 or less. Oh dear. Crablord here has invited his closest confidants aboard his yacht. The ninth god is not smiling upon us, friend. We failed to win the Spymaster's trust, and she still watches us with an eagle eye. How goes the search for a lookalike? Oh, well, I'm still looking. The best I found is a peasant with the wrong-shaped nose, the wrong-coloured eyes, and a wooden leg. It can pass. Passable. Don't let that discourage you. Keep searching. Our doppelganger is out there. I'm sure of it. The patrician's aim is to be the region with the lowest defiance. See, it's close. So close. Oh, I can set taxes. Hmm. So, it'll raise defiance. Game 4. Raise defiance. Raise defiance. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Oh, you will lose money. Aww. That will do. Hey, Saul. How you doing, buddy? So, okay, so I'm not worried about... I mean, I need to lower the farming somehow. Oh, wizard troubles. More troubles in Zirkonos, your esteemed highness. Ever since Athmoral moved in to train her apprentices, the weather's been terrible. Storms have raged the countryside and the riverbanks are constantly flooding. I'll assemble the council. Wow. Well, there you go. You have your vote. Nice. Hey, Max. How you doing, buddy? Dun 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 dun. What are we going for? Assemble a militia to push her out. That's interesting. So, assembling a militia. It'd be interesting. With your blessing, Lord Patrician Crablord Hyder musters a force of hardened mercenaries and heads to Zirkonos to evict Athmoral once and for all. Oh, we failed. Military is now weak. Doesn't go well. A terrible storm disperses the makeshift army before it even reaches the outskirts of town. Hundreds are vaporized by pinpoint accurate bolts of purple lightning. Oh dear, the Crablord is handed over to Athmorel in chains by a gang of fearful peasants. At least she gives him a quick death. No, none can say it was painless. Oh my god. So Crablord the second has joined the council. So your farming is now barren. Oh dear. I think some move away, turning it into a ghost town. Takes months before Athmorel abruptly departs. By then, Zerkanos has become an accursed stain on coastal maps. Well, that's not good. Counterfeit currency. They should have hired us instead. So, we got Nightbear in prison, Crablord's dead. We're doing well. The coast has been prosperous of late, but my tax collectors are reporting suspicious coins in their latest takings. The whole region is awash with fake money. The council needs to act. Yeah, there you go. Let's see what you all come up with. So lower stability, lower the trade, lower authority, return any duds. Yeah. This is a vote for this was a vote for everybody. No reward. We don't want a reward. Yay. I get to pick. Invent a new coin with blackjack and hookers. After weeks of experimenting, the new coin is invented. Is a special pattern of ridges along the rim that make it nearly impossible to counterfeit. However, they're much more expensive to manufacture. Rolling them out across the kingdom will take time. Meanwhile, people continue to use the old coins, impacting trade in the coast. Yeah, it's alright. Right, let me pick me a spouse. I found 3 potential matches. 1 eligible young candidate from each of the 3 kingdoms. Choose wisely. Yes, I know. Let's see who we've got. Lorelei, the eldest daughter of Salt. Seemed nice enough. She's obsessed with her family's legacy. Intriguing. Basil, the heir to Lord Patrician Second Estate. Reputation for honesty and fair-mindedness. Rare along the coast. Typical of the coast. Money, and making more of it. Gives a lot of... Could be worse, but could be better. Sabino, the eldest son of Bolam. See that Sky? Got that in a duel. He's always challenging people over some slight. Oh. Okay. Oh, right. Okay. So, if I should go for the coast, but I'm going to go for Lorelei. He gets that from his mother. Basil is a solid lad. I've made my decision. Oh, have I made my decision? Yeah. 4? Right, I need to up their defiance again. Bollocks. Kind of screwed myself here. Right, it's working. Our reputation. Oh, yeah, I really screwed myself. No. Problem now is the Archbishop. His beady eyes will be focused on us if we're not careful. You must evade him at all costs. For the next stage of the scheme, the counts must lower their faith to 4 or less in 4 seasons. No, balls. Ooh. I can't get rid of one. No? Okay. That was pointless. Tithe trouble. Come to submit a complaint about the counts of the East. Lately they've been neglecting their tithes. How dare they? How very dare they? Do you add one then get rid of another? So I tried to add one and it just said I couldn't. And I was trying to click on the others and it wouldn't let me get rid of one. So, I don't know. Very weird. Worst offender is El Wook. He hasn't played the tithe in years. What an example to be made of him. Ooh. Okay, everyone. This is a vote for everybody. Uh-oh. Another count to the dungeon. Yeah, I mean, El Wook in the dungeon would be interesting. Vote B. Vote B. Ooh. Well, it looks like Wook's going to the dungeon. Isn't it? Just because I'm not paying my tithes, you can't do this to me. You've already done it. Hands behind your back, you featherless scum. Elwick has been imprisoned. So they need to lower their faith to 4. It's now gone up by 3 to 7. Perfect. No kink shaming from me. Oh dear. The royal weeding. Out to the garden. Windsor is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants lie travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. It feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Lorelei at your side. Do you take this woman as your awfully dreaded wife? I do. And I pronounced you King and Wiffe. So stability has gone up, authority has gone up, Green Defiance has gone down, the South's Defiance is now loyal, and their Defiance is now crumbling. That's fine. By the time you find yourself alone with Lorelei, it's past midnight, and you've never felt more tired. I hope you had as good as a time as I did. You both lapsed into strange silence or online. Go back, so I won't. I can see you need some space right now. So, tell me about yourself. Not much to tell, really. I am just dust, carried on the wind, as we all, if you read the scripture. She lapses into silence again. All attempts to get her to talk more prove fruitless, and eventually she makes her excuses and head to the spare bedchamber. Wow. You keep king shaming the East. No sex for King Steve. I should have gone with Basil. He would have rogered me senseless. And anyway, I travelled all the way from the coast to beg you to do something about the price of grain. I can't afford to feed my family. A day of backbreaking work isn't enough to buy a day's worth of bread. The grain price of the coast is beyond all control. Greedy merchants rake in profit while the common folk starve. Sounds like the Tories. Oof. Import grain from the east. The free market will correct itself in due time. Wow, I'll be interested to see what you lot come up with for this one. Subsidise grain, ensure it's sold for half its worth. Import grain from the east and distribute it for free. Yeah, let's not go for C, because that'll bankrupt me, almost. Come on, continue. Save me. Woo! Saved it. The coast is in your debt, your majesty. I picked the wrong one, didn't I? For fuck's sake. Stocks are growing low. Supply stability has gone down again. Farming is now meager. I think, yeah, by next season. Oh no, yeah, I've buggered myself there. The prophesied ninth herald has finally manifested on Celeste Ath, taking the form of a humble noble known as Zeremiah, who hails from a farming town in the southern hills. Also, the grandees claim. Peasants all over the south are flocking to you, Zeremiah. I knew you could do it. Oh, it was Beth's, was it? The plentiful crops have been a significant boon to our economy. Now that's what I call a miracle. Trade is now wealthy. Praise be. But this is just the beginning. With him on our side, we will capture the minds of the common folk and lead a holy crusade against the false king. The people still need a push, however. With just the right amount of chaos, the peasants will take up arms and die for you. For the next stage of the scheme, the grandees must lower stability to 4 or less. Balls. So, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's the grandees. They're really buggering me here. Oh dear. Bankruptcy looms. You see, you keep kicking the east, and the south are plotting to take your land in a holy war. Yeah, the treasury room is almost empty. What do you suggest we do? We have precious few options. Your bank loans, sell off the crown jewels, or perhaps crap open some of your predecessors' tombs. Most were buried with piles of gold, or so I've heard. I can't lower stability. I own the Royal Mint, don't I? Make more coins. Plus 10,000 treasury. Now, that, I think, might bugger me, but I have never seen that one before, so I'm going to go for it. The good word. Greetings, Glenn. I've had an idea. I'm not going to carry on with that voice. As you know, the people of the East are quite pious. I hope they clean up after themselves. As a member of the royal household and an avid adherent of the church myself, I thought I might go back to my homeland for a time and take the opportunity to preach in your favour. You mean make me some kind of saint? Why do this for me? It's my duty. Your wife, isn't it? And besides, it will be good for us both for you to be more popular. Go forth and teach them to love me. How exquisite. I'll make the preparations. The Queen Consort is planning a tour of the East. Thousands flock to the towns and villages where she plans to stop. Yes. Hooray! She gives a series of impassioned speeches to the locals, preaching at length about your good standing with the church and my massive schlong. Huge. Solid. The Spymaster happily announced that your popularity is rising across. So Defiance has gone down to 2. Stability is now civil. That's good. That was fine. Disquiet in the south. Grandi the Bolum. Your Majesty, my knees accuse me of hoarding wealth. Me and your knees. I know it says knaves. It's fine. Worse, they're throwing down their tools and burning their belongings. So they want to live an ascetic life, and that I should do the same. They want to have more exercise. No, not athletic. That's good. Those bastards. They don't want to be pinned down by worldly possessions, but burning them is quite the overreaction. A philosopher called Ortega. She calls herself a voice of the ninth god, and the peasants hang on her every word. They'll be at my door any moment. Is Bolum about to get burned at the stake? Send someone to infiltrate their cult, aggressively break up Ortega's meetings. Yeah. Go for it. Where's that dueling sun when I need them? Why are the troublemakers? Ooh. Interesting. I think you're still in it, Wook. Yep. Yeah, Elwook the second. You got sent to prison. So you're still here, right? I'm home. I can finally start voting on time. Excellent. Rush the next philosophical meeting. Some of the peasants try to fight, but Ortega tells them to stand down to prevent more violence. So that means we should be more stable, not less. Why can't I have a baby yet? I love fighting pacifists. Yeah. I think in all the times I've played this, I've never once had an heir. I got close to it, but then I think my kingdom blew up. Start auction. I think they need a deer park. I think a deer park would be great. No, not a deer park. Definitely not D. Oh. But is that literally everything you had, pretty much? Dear. Hmm. D. So I'm spending money in case I need to have the rabble beaten again. Only got 100. Fuck's sake. So stability is down, faith is down. Okay. Oh no. Ooh, about your heir. You're married to Lorelei Granstow. Oh, you get along well enough, but you've made some good memories together, but there's no spark. She cares more about the ninth god than your happiness. But spark or no spark, you still need an heir. Yeah. Felt more like a life sentence than a wedding. Don't be so dramatic. You're a mile so far, but something's still missing. An heir. Need someone young as long. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard or the youngest of your many cousins. I'm pretty sure I have. I'm pretty sure I have a bastard child lying around somewhere. I'll make my youngest cousin my heir. Excellent. Let's see if I can get an heir sorted. Ooh. Ooh. I'm spending the entire inheritance of Elwood first of his name. I know that's what you want. Oh dear. Dreadful tidings, Your Holiness. Is a disaster. Ortega's followers are in a frenzy. They stormed my manor, took it over. I barely escaped. They say Ortega's bringing the sick there to be healed by her powers. If she doesn't burn the place first. Grandy, you've lost it. You've lost your last 100, mate. It's all gone. Right. Yeah, go for it. Let's see what you come up with there. I think we should set fire to the estate with them in it. Pay the patricians. It's a shitter. Oh, it's a tie. Do not burn my house. My good shit is in there. I'm broke. I need it. Oh, it's gone. Have Ortega assassinated. Does seem like the right thing to do. Authority is now credible. Oh. For now. Oh no, I think that's it, isn't it? Oh no, the prophet. Is this going to be the so-called Ninth Herald? I thought this was going to be Pete coming back. Quite so yet. The Grandies are pushing Zermi as their claimant to your throne, to be put there by force if necessary. Unfortunately, the kingdom's going through a rough period. You'll need to stabilise as quickly as possible. Right. Okay. That's a... There we go. Delayed by a season. Ah, well. Never mind. Voting has closed. I think Inquisitor sends one of my most trusted servants to the south. If anyone can expose these so-called miracles, it will be him. It won't delay the Grandees forever, and as one miracle is debunked, another more extravagant is promised. Many southern peasants don't care either way. The Grandees' stat goal will not be evaluated until the end of next season. Okie dokie. Right, everyone has to... See, I could just up everyone's defiance by 1, and then I could rule out a lot of people paying, but I don't need the money. So it's just the patricians. I need their defiance to go up. And then the rest, don't really care. Yeah, don't really care. Oh, Crablord, I've put you down to nothing. But you don't need to fight against our defiance, you need to fight against our lack of faith. Yeah, no, I'm talking about the patricians. So, because their defiance has to be the lowest. And at the moment, they've got the high. If I can keep them at the highest. So, yeah, the counts, they need that at 4. I need to raise my stability now. I can't exactly see the objective. Elwood. So you are one of the counts. So you need to lower your faith to 4, and it's at 6 currently. Oh, beached whale. We need money to buy observatories. Your Serene Highness. A great big whale washed up on the coast right outside my villa. Wow, how lucky for you. However, before I could order my servants to harvest its blubber, a finfolk crawled up onto the sand. It begged me for an audience with the king. Oh, I've always wanted to meet one of them. Your hopes are fulfilled when a frog-faced, green-skinned man waddles in, his flippers slapping against the marble. The whale's name was Visku. She was wise and gentle and a great friend of the Finfolk. So we can send her soul into the great abyss with honour. What way were their friends? She kept the sharks away, banished our gloom with her beautiful songs, and provided us with her bounteous milk. Aww. Give her a proper burial. The beast is dead. See, I'm going to vote for that. I reckon return the dead whale, personally. Love some of that whale milk. Wow, yeah, I know, right? Look, B. Ooh. 3. Come on, vote. No, don't vote. 3, 2, 1. Oh, got close. Got close on that one. Gonna return it. Because obviously the animal was already dead. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you, your Majesty. The Finfolk owe you a great debt. The huge growing team of oxen in the rock valley is lifted and placed upon wooden rollers. Without ceremony, it is plopped back into the ocean. Guess their catches have never been better. The grateful Finfolk literally herd fish towards their nets. Oh, there we go. So their farming has gone up. That's pretty good. Arse about face. The new anti-counterfeiting coins are almost ready to roll out to the coast. We have an issue, however. Now associate your face with the old valueless coins. Perhaps we should replace your image with something else. If we must, it's for the best. I know who could shoulder this burden. Why didn't you put Justin's face on the coin? Who the fuck is Justin? You go for it. Who? Oh, right, okay. That was unusually wholesome. Keep the king's face on the new coins. Replace with Justin's face. Replace with the treasurer's face. Replace with a generic image of a majestic lion. Rawr. Pretty sure that's how that goes. I think this is the longest I've ever lasted. You're gonna... Oh, you've upped my stability. Yeah. People of the coast will be overjoyed to see my face on their coins. But dude, you fugly. Fortunately, he's right. Coastal merchants are delighted with the new anti-counterfeiting coins. Trade is now dominant. Justin is the true king, so it's only fitting for his face to be on there. Authority is now down to 3. But stability is up, though. So that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. That troublesome philosopher Ortega is gone, but her followers are marching on our estates demanding justice. Same in the coast, they're making her into a martyr. Pay the grandees to give amnesty to Ortega's. Ew. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna have a laugh. Let's go for that. So you have to vote for the one you really don't want. Or yeah. So the lowest vote wins. Just to confuse everybody. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's cool. No. Quickly go. Do the thing. Oh. Let's see. Yes, ask the church to preach forgiveness. Because then... Oh, it still went down. Oh, what? The challenge failed. Many long sermons preaching peace, but he is less than enthusiastic, and many southerners are unconvinced. Unrest continues to rumble away. There are rumours of unflattering corn effigies made in the Archbishop's image. With a tiny Schmeat. Everyone wins. Oh, unremarkable spot of moorland. Soon another joins them. My peasants are getting dreadfully devout. We're in no state to make a move against the king. It's far too dangerous. The High Inquisitor will pounce as soon as we do anything. The counts aim to lower their faith to 4 or less. Yeah. But this one, unfortunately, has now passed. Bastards. In the picturesque town of Calabria, the Grandee's holy claimant delivers a speech to raucous applause. Two figures stand in an alcove nearby. If our army was strong enough, we could take the palace by force. That sounds promising. I suggest we leave it up to the Ninth God. Surely he will intervene on Zaramir's behalf. Well, so this is for the Grandees. Messi, Beth, and Bolam. No one. Oh. Raise faith. Oh, you bastards. It's going to be like raise faith to like 3 or something like that, isn't it, as well? Let's join in prayer for our grandees. The end of King Glenn's illegitimate godless rule is upon us. They're going to take the throne and usher in a new golden age. We only wait for a miracle. Oh dear. Battery's running low on the old laptop. Faith to 9. If nobles... Oh, there we go. So if the nobles vote with me, they get 500. Hyperinflation. So Beth called it. As you ordered, Your Majesty. The Royal Mint has churned out thousands of new coins. Blah, blah, blah. I sense a butt coming. Devaluing the currency. A loaf of bread now costs 100 times what it used to. Trade has gone down for everyone. Yeah, it's alright. Oh, fuck beans. I need that one. Yeah, I need that one. Oh no. Ooh. I think that's the first time I've ever seen bribery actually work. On this. It's your face on it. We can't throw that away. No, we can't. Oh my god. Stability's now... anarchy. Oh my god, that oh dear, that was just bad. Really, really bad across the board. Ooh. Oh dear. But at least we got food, so it's war then. Yeah. Yeah. Elwork II comes to you bearing a covered tray. He uncovers it with a flourish. One of the chefs at our new prison started serving this delicious baklava to the inmates, but it went down so well that now peasants are flocking from all over to try it. Would you care to try some? Absolutely. There's a pastry soaked in a floral honey. It's so sweet that it makes your eyes water. Delicious. And that's the laptop gone off. So I can't see chat anymore. It's... Right. To be honest, very good. Tries to back to the assembled nobles. Many are enthusiastic. Shakes her head in disgust. It takes like a musty tome. How dare you? You insult the pride of the counts. Please have this dreadful stuff taken away at once. Yeah. Go for it. Let's see what happens. Leave the baklava in the east where it belongs. Oh, so my treasury is really bad. No, this isn't good. PvP time, yeah. If I can salvage anything from this. Oh, their trade's gone up one. They're now destitute. Oh, bad. Oh well. Never mind. A tasty innovation. Council. I don't mean to exaggerate, Your Highness, but I believe I have pioneered the most incredible invention in the history of mankind. By hosting a small party, playing cards with some old friends, I called for a servant to bring me something to eat that was both tasty and convenient, as my hands were occupied jerking it. When my servant brought me that evening, will change the world forever, Your Grace. Sounds like your servant invented it. Yes, and he's my employee, so I own the idea. It's only fair. Behold. Yeah, a plate. 2 slices of bread with a piece of... Ah, the sandwich. Allows the hungry and able to consume 2 slices of bread plus meat all at once, saving valuable time. It's an impregnable barrier, preventing one's hands from being besmirched by meaty juices. Ingenious. I propose we name it after me. In a few years' time, expect everyone to enjoy a nice Salt 102 for lunch. But naturally, the invention cannot be made available for free. Every time a salt, expect some small royalty payment. I promise my cakes in the field are not horrible. Many a windmarker smut seller will tell tales of their quality. Oh, yeah, the Neb. Yeah, wasn't it? Didn't we had the both times we had the sandwich one come up, and both times it was Ben. It was Neb Pegasus on both occasions. Sort of too delicious to be controlled. Defiance is now vengeful. If you don't reward me, how do you expect to motivate the next great innovator? Gore. So wanted to prove a massively popular luncheon. Bakeries spring up across the east, experimenting with new ingredients. Turn out you put almost anything between two pieces of bread. See, they just need to up their faith. And I still haven't got an heir. Rebellion report. Oh dear. The rebels get more victory points than the loyalists, they'll win the game. If the loyalists get more victory points than the rebels, they'll put down the rebellion and continue the game. If multiple regions rebel and win, a vote between the two rebelling regions with the highest stats will determine the successor. Rebelling regions have their schemes paused. Regions with a high military stat are more likely to overthrow the monarch with a rebellion. If stability, authority, or treasury hit 0, the rebels will win. Well, my stability is already 0. So the rebels have already won. So everyone's on the verge of rebellion. Oh. You can go hashtag rebel if you want to rebel. There we go. So the patricians are rebelling, led by the Crab Lord. But the patricians' military is awful. Over the last week, the kingdom has fallen apart, gripped by rioting and unrest. The common folk have risen against you. It's anarchy out there. You sheltered in the palace while the mob heaves through the streets, toppling statues and dragging nobles from their mansions to be stoned to death. You must regain control, Your Majesty. It's too late, all is lost. Call an urgent council meeting. Can't be done. The nobles will return to their homes to look after their families. They'll face similar unrest within their borders. Fetch me my marshal. She's trying to contain the riots. Send for the treasurer. She's fled, along with a great deal of your gold. Then what can be done? Our options are limited. We can have a dull muted roar like a flood rushing through a valley. Have arrived at your palace to meet you in person, Your Majesty. The roar is 10,000 angry voices getting louder and louder. Swords clash along with gurgling screams. Call for your wife. You could look her for your honor guard. They're not going to last long. Oh dear. Call for your wife. She fucked off ages ago. Like a rat fleeing a sinking ship. No doubt she is way on her way back to the east. Chancellor, do you have any ideas? Just one. Chancellor gives a nearby window. and sticks a leg out. It was an honour, Your Majesty. I'll see you on the other side. Holy shit. They leap out into the open air. There's a long shriek, followed by a distant thud. Oh dear. Quick, Spymaster, what can I do? Are there any hidden exits around here? It's my fault, really, for allowing things to get to this point. Pulling a curved blade from someone within her sleeve. Stand there like an idiot, run, or fight back. Well, she's only got a little curved blade. I've got a sword. Oh, and she threw it. Tumble down the steps with a blade between your ribs. The roar of the mob grows louder and louder. Having left no heir, it will be up to the nobles to vote for your successor from among the claimants. You can only hope they will keep the kingdom more stable than you did. So it's vote, I guess, A or B. Yeah, why no Justin? Yeah, that's true. Why is there no Justin? So Crablord was the one who instigated all of this, and their person's not even there. There's no Justin there. When I was waiting for the next monarch to be Zaramiya. Having plunged the kingdom into utter chaos, King Glenn was assassinated by the spymaster whose loyalty was always to the kingdom, not the king. Shortly after King Glenn's reign ended, the Inquisitors raided Gian Nightbear's castle and placed them under arrest for evil magic. As they burned, they screamed the secret name of the seventh god. All that remained of the patricians' attempt to usurp the crown was a prisoner, deep under the palace, clad in an iron mask and shrouded in rumour. The Grandees leapt into the power vacuum left by the King Glenn's death, and Zaramiya took the crown with the council's blessing. 2 years, 3 months. Spouse Lorelei of the East, successor Queen Zaramiya. Wealthiest noble was Messi, poorest noble Crablord. Fuck's sake. King Glenn the Bad. Yeah, so you all rebelled, so really you all won. So essentially, chat beat me again. I did better though. Yeah, I did do better. Yeah, this is the longest I've ever gone for. That's for sure. So yeah. Well, thank you everyone for coming along to get involved, watch this, and stuff. Yeah, sorry that this was all kind of thrown together quickly because Social had family things that he had to go and do. So this was good fun. I did enjoy. I do enjoy this game. I do enjoy this. It is a lot of fun. So hopefully, yeah, hopefully we can we'll get back to Empire on Friday. So we get to say this now. See you next week. Yeah. So you have to buy the game to join in. Nope. Nope. You just that's to host. So if you just go join. Yeah, join she, and then it'll put you into one of the nations, and then you go off and yeah, and then you get to vote on everything, and yeah, kick me out of the kingdom basically. But if you do buy the game, you can then customize your character and stuff like that. So, yeah, but that was a lot of fun. Oh, Crablord, thank you so much. Yay, that's awesome. Thank you so much. I hope you win one day. I hope I win one day, but then again, it is quite fun to not win as well because it's always seems to be me who screws myself up. So yeah, it's I think this is that's taken me over 100. I've got over 100 subscribers. It's mental. Anyway, let's go and raid someone. Thank you everyone for coming along to watch. Let's go. So I don't know if you had Dave left the longest Johns. He's now streaming himself. So let's go and raid him. I think he's been streaming for a week. Go and show him a load of love. And yeah, go and be amazing. And I'll see you all on Friday. For I got Mrs. Reeby coming on, and I'm gonna go and eat a shitload of ice cream because I can. Anyway, love you all. See you all soon. Well, see you all on Friday. Take care. Bye, bye.
Okay, as much as you can fit.
I mean, I didn't try because I also forgot what the pun was.
It's fine.